After getting into your meditation position, make any necessary adjustments to become comfortable and relaxed. Begin by focusing on the sensation of the breath moving in and out through your nose. In and out. In and out. In and out. Now, visualize a golden fluid light that flows in and out with each breath. Let this light be the presence of the divine. Breathe the light slowly and deeply in, and then imagine a small glowing sphere forming in the center of your chest. Now slowly breathe out. Slowly breathe in the warm, living light, noticing as the sphere grows larger. Now, hold the breath. And breathe out. Again, slowly and deeply, breathe in the living, peace-giving light, letting the sphere fill the entire area of your chest, and slowly let it go. Breathing normally, sense the light flow in with each inhalation. See the sphere of light as it continues to fill your chest and then begins to glow outward into the space around your chest. Now, deeply inhale this living golden light and hold it. Feel its warmth create peace in your chest. Now gently breathing out, feel the light moving down through your abdomen, through your legs, and into your feet, filling your feet with warm peace. Breathe in the light deeply. Breathing out, feel the light flow down and fill your lower legs with peace and warmth. Breathe in deeply and hold it. Breathing out slowly, sense the light flowing down to fill your upper legs so that your entire legs are now filled with the living light of God's love. Breathe in the light Breathing out, sense the light as it flows into your pelvic region, filling it with warmth and utter peace. Breathing in, the light rejoins the sphere in your chest. Breathing out, the light flows down to fill your belly so that your body, from your chest to your feet, is now full of living, healing, peace-giving light. Stay with this feeling. Breathing in, the light rejoins the sphere. Breathing out, the light flows through your shoulders and then down through your arms, filling your fingers and palms. Breathing in, the light rejoins the sphere. Breathing out, the light flows into your wrists, forearms, elbows, and upper arms. Breathe in deeply and slowly. Breathing out, the light flows up along your spine, through the back of your neck, and up over the back of your head. It then spills down over your forehead and face, filling everything from your neck up. Breathe in and hold it. Breathing out, the light from the sphere radiates throughout your whole body, bringing living peace and calm to your entire being. In the quiet that follows, breathe normally, entering further into this sensation of peace and calm. In a contemplative way, we will now read from John 9, paying particular attention to the significance of the blind man, and noticing the parallels between this chapter of the Bible and the very beginning of Genesis. During the reading, gently enter into the life of the blind man as deeply as possible, putting yourself in his place. Patiently and deliberately move through the story as best you can, seeing what he sees, hearing what he hears, and feeling what he feels. As the words are spoken, consider each character of the story to be an element of your own mind. Each of us has a variety of inner dispositions. Some parts of our mind believe, while others doubt. Some yearn to see, while some are too blind to even yearn. But amidst all these differences, God is somehow always present, gently entering into our life. Before we begin, from within this meditative state, pray for a few moments that God's spiritual light will illumine His Word. From John 9. As he walked along, he saw a man blind from birth. His disciples asked him, "Rabbi, who sinned, this man or his parents, that he was born blind?" Jesus answered, "Neither this man nor his parents sinned. He was born blind so that God's works might be revealed in him. We must work the works of him who sent me while it is day. Night is coming when no one can work. As long as I am in the world, I am the light of the world." When he had said this, he spat on the ground and made mud with the saliva, and spread the mud on the man's eyes, saying to him, "Go, wash in the pool of Siloam." Then he went and washed, and came back able to see. The neighbors and those who had seen him before as a beggar began to ask, "Is this not the man who used to sit and beg?" Some were saying, "It is he." Others were saying, "No, but it is someone like him." He kept saying, "I am the man." But they kept asking him, "Then how were your eyes opened?" He answered, "The man called Jesus made mud, spread it on my eyes, and said to me, 'Go to Siloam and wash.' Then I went and washed, and received my sight." They said to him, "Where is he?" He said, "I do not know." They brought to the Pharisees the man who had formerly been blind. Now it was a Sabbath day when Jesus made the mud and opened his eyes. Then the Pharisees also began to ask him how he had received his sight. He said to them, "He put mud on my eyes, then I washed, and now I see." Some of the Pharisees said, "This man is not from God, for he does not observe the Sabbath." But others said, "How can a man who is a sinner perform such signs?" And they were divided. So they said again to the blind man, "What do you say about him? It was your eyes he opened." He said, "He is a prophet." For the second time they called the man who had been blind, and they said to him, "Give glory to God. We know that this man is a sinner." He answered, "I do not know whether he is a sinner. One thing I do know, that though I was blind, now I see." They said to him, "What did he do to you? How did he open your eyes?" He answered them, "I have told you already, and you would not listen. Why do you want to hear it again? Do you also want to become his disciples?" They reviled him, saying, "You are his disciple, but we are disciples of Moses. We know that God has spoken to Moses, but as for this man, we do not know where he comes from." The man answered, "Here is an astonishing thing. You do not know where he comes from, and yet he opened my eyes. We know that God does not listen to sinners, but he does listen to the one who worships him and obeys his will. Never since the world began has it been heard that anyone opened the eyes of a person born blind. If this man were not from God, he could do nothing." They answered him, "You were born entirely in sins, and are you trying to teach us?" And they drove him out. Jesus heard that they had driven him out, and when he found him, he said, "Do you believe in the Son of Man?" He answered, "And who is he, sir? Tell me, so that I may believe in him." Jesus said to him, "You have seen him, and the one speaking with you is he." He said, "Lord, I believe," and he worshipped him. Now that you have had a chance to walk in the blind man's shoes, in the quiet that follows, repeat the following mantra with each breath, entering the meaning of the words as fully and genuinely as you can. Breathing in, say to yourself, "Lord, please." Breathing out, say, "Enlighten me."